Alright, how we doing, guys? Dino here from Fundamental Guitar. As you can hear, I've got some vocals in the back that are going to help us. Hotline Bling by Drake, if you haven't already noticed. I'm going to play along to this recording and then it will break it down after, yeah? So here we go. Alright, there we go. Okay, those vocals, guys, were courtesy of a guy called, where is he? Hobby Stewart. He's a YouTuber. I did a cover, fantastic cover. Really like the rhythm, so I'm going to be going through the rhythm he's done on his cover. So if you want to check it out, the link's in the description. Really cool cover, UK guy representing. There's another guy called Aiono. The description will have his link as well, so check him out. A couple of really cool covers for this song, and I encourage all my students to do that even before they look at tutorials. Sometimes it's great to look at covers. Sometimes you realize how simple the songs are, just a couple of chords. And the interesting part is what people do. There's a lot of creative cats out there, you know, doing different, throwing different spins on it, especially for songs like this that aren't exactly guitar tracks. So they translate in different ways. So check those covers out. I hope Mr. Stewart won't mind me using his vocals for educational purposes, so it should be cool. So let's have a listen to the rhythm, okay? So for a lot of you, the description's got the tabs, got the chords, got the song structure, and you know, that little rendition there is enough. But for others, we'll break it down a little bit, okay? So the chords are D minor 7 and A minor 7. That's 98% of the song, okay? You can play them in open position if you can't do the bar, but I'd suggest, you know, working towards it, okay? There's another chord, G minor 7, which is the same shape as the A minor 7, okay? That's the entire song. So we'll work out where that G minor 7 fits in, right? But for the most part, it's D minor 7 for a bar and A minor 7 for a bar, okay? We're in 4/4 standard tuning and it's in the key of D minor, okay? So it's a 1/5 progression mainly. Let's have a listen to the rhythm, slow down, okay? Okay, there's other stuff going on, but that's the foundation of it, right? A bar for each chord. It's the same 2-bar progression repeated. Okay, so that was a line there. So what have we got? Middle 4 strings. So we're going to pluck all 4 and then mute. And then, as you can see, when I mute, my fingers are in place to go bass, treble, yeah? Let's hear it again. And then a mute after it, we change chords. Same thing, same again. Okay, there's a lot more going on in his cover, but we'll come back to that and look at it. This is a good foundation for you to start working with. Once you've got that, start speeding up, and you can throw this upstroke in as well if you want. Okay, and you know, mess around with it. You don't have to copy the rhythm as a foundation to throw other stuff in. Do whatever you like, okay? I'll look at some more stuff afterwards, okay? I'm not going to go into it technically. Sometimes I do look at the timing exactly, but for this one, guys, you just want to use your senses, your eyes and your ears. It's enough, okay? You should have some dexterity already for the chords and this style, but this rhythm isn't that complicated. You should be able to figure it out just by looking, and we don't want to, you know, make it awkward by looking at it mathematically, okay? So take your time with it, maybe play along with what I'm doing, slow down version. You can play along with the cover as well, all right, and you'll get there. So let's figure out where this G minor 7 fits here. It only comes in This one little sneaky part of the verse. So let me have a look at the lyrics. I don't know them that well. So in the verse we've got this bit where it's see you, got a reputation for yourself now. Everybody knows and I feel left out. Girl, you got me down and got me stressed out. So that's the same 4-bar progression for the first line of the verse. In the second half of the verse, the third bar is going to change. So you've got so I left the city, you started wearing less and going out more. Glasses of champagne out on the dance floor, hanging with some girls I never seen before. So there we go, that's where it comes in the third bar, the second line of the verse of each verse. Okay, that's when you don't go to D minor 7, you go to G minor 7 and you come back to A minor 7 and then you go back into your hook. Call me on my cell phone, late night when you need my love. Call me on my cell phone, late night when you need my love. Okay, so during that part, you can strip it down a bit, take the upstrokes out, so just stay with more of a stripped back. Okay, now let's have a little look at some of the stuff that Mr. Stewart's doing in his cover. I'll play it first and then I'll break it down. So oops, getting a bit shabby here. Okay, let's slow it down a touch. So D minor 7, he's playing this note sometimes and then this note sometimes. So on the first pluck he'll play the 1, 2 and 3 strings, yeah? And that last set of notes, he'll move them up to the 2, 3 and 4, yeah? So you get this movement. You can see my hand, my fingers jumping up, yeah? Okay, and then when you move to the next chord, first let me show you the rhythm. It's the same rhythm. Okay, same rhythm, but look, it looks different. Why am I playing different? There's the minor 7 shape. That's the bass note A. You can play the A open, okay? Or you could even play it with the D in the bass. But what he's doing is he's playing his index finger on the G, on the 6th string, okay? The G is basically the flat 7, which is already in the chord. So he's just putting in the higher octave of it, okay? And that's when he does the movement where you can get, and you can hear that movement again there as well. So there's a couple of things you can do in the intro there. You can just sort of start with semi-breathes, and you could play the textbook one so you can strum it. Okay, and you can put in the G minor 7 there as well. His version, he doesn't put the G minor 7 exactly where it is. Let me just wrap that up as well so we can finish. So when you've got this that's the city you started wearing less and going out more, glasses of champagne out on the dance floor, hanging with some girls I never seen before. Okay, so on the third bar he doesn't go to G minor 7, he goes back to D minor 7, and the fourth bar, instead of just going straight to the A minor 7, he slides from G minor 7 into the A minor 7. Okay, hope all that makes sense, guys. It's, a lot of it will come just by looking at it and playing it and listen to it. The lesson's more about, you know, getting a little close up. You can see my hands and what they're doing. As always, if you've got any questions, give me a shout. Hopefully I shall see you again soon. Take care.